Say you are learning cookies progress session tracking. How many session tracking methods are there? 4. What is first one? Cookies. Second one, URL rewriting. Third one, HTTP sessions. Fourth one, hidden form fields. First one you are learning. Say login time to logout time. Login time to log time. That is called one session. That is called one session. Whenever you click on login button until you click on logout button, that much time period, it is called one session. That much time period, some data maintained. That is session tracking. That is session tracking mechanism. But different locations it will maintain. If you use cookies, where it will maintain? Client side. This data stored in client system. That is your learning. This HTML program only completed. Okay, like first program, HTML, these two solid. First program only completed. Here, what is set here? URL pattern of set cookie. It is URL pattern of set cookie solid. Okay, set cookie program. And book 1, book 2, book 3, what are these? Request parameter names. Request parameter names. Okay. What are these 3? Request parameter values. Request parameter values. What are these 3? Right side I given labels. Labels. Okay. Book 1, book 2, book 3. These 3 request parameter names. Java 2 complete reference, at first Java, SCJP by Kathy Sira. Without space I given. Without space. These are request parameter values. But after this again head first Java, again SCJP by Kathy Sira given. Those are labels. Okay. This is your scene. Now, whenever you click on submit button, this is going to be executed. Nothing but set cookie program is going to be executed. This request parameter names, these 3 request parameter values required for Servlet program. With this name only, we can retrieve this value. With this name only, we can retrieve this value. With this name only, we can retrieve this value. Okay. Now, here with the space I given, no, these are labels. Java to complete reference, head for Java, SCJP by Kathy Sira. These are labels. Okay. Now here HTML this is. Now main concept solid we have to write. Set cookie.java, get cookie.java. These 2 we have to write. Now we'll see these 2. This application cookies. Right click, new, solid. Now package name, suppose cookies. Okay, package name cookies. Class name set cookie. Extends HTTP solid. You can continue. Now URL pattern, what we have write? Set. Already we written in the HTML. That one, this one must match. If it is not matched, blank page comes. Set. Next. Now which type of request coming? Get type or post type? Here. Action equal to set. Form. I didn't write method. If you don't write anything, get. Do get. Only this one you can write. You can remove this. Finish. You observe here. Now this is not required for us. We can remove. That is by default path output displayed. Now here in a task, first we have to retrieve these request parameters. How to retrieve request parameters from HTML page? Get parameter. Get parameter method in which interface? Servlet request. It is a reference of HTTP servlet request. Can I use? Yes. Request of HTTP servlet request. But HTTP servlet request is a sub interface of servlet request. You can call. What is the return type? String. What we have to write? String S1 equal to request dot get parameter. Get parameter. Parameter name. Book 1. It should match. Next. String S2 equal to request dot get parameter. Book 2. Now, string S3 equal to request dot get parameter. Book 3. Okay. Now, if it is selected, hash code will be there. If it is not selected, null will be there. Now, here, you observe, up to here only if you execute the program, what is happened, just you observe. What is happened, you observe. Right click, run as Java, run on server, save. If I run, now you observe books.html. Okay, books.html. I selected this book. I selected this book. Okay, or any one book or two books, something selected. When I click submit button, in an address bar, you observe. In an address bar, you observe. URL pattern set. Still set cookie program not completed. That's what blank page coming. That output not displayed. After set, you observe question mark book 1 equal to Java to complete reference. And book 3 equal to SCJP by Kathy Sira. But book 2 not showing, no. First of all, why it is displaying like this here? Request type is get. In a get method, HTTP method get is there. Your data displayed in address bar. Get versus post, you studied already. HTTP methods. Okay, get versus post you studied. Request type is get is there. Total content displayed in address bar. Now, while displaying what is displayed, book 1 displayed, book 3 displayed, book 2 not displayed. So in book 2, null will be there. That's what not displayed. Book 1 hash code will be there. That hash code refer this content. That content displayed. Book 3 not displayed. But that is null or not null. We have to check. If null or not null, we have to check. If it is not equal to null, you have to store. Now, how to check whether it is null or not null? How to check? If S1 not equal to null, then create a cookie. Then create a cookie, add to cookie. Okay. Now, here. Now, these three, I retrieved. Suppose, first book I selected. It is hash code will be there. Second book I didn't select. Null will be there. Third book I didn't selected. Hash code will be there. Now, S1 not equal to null. True or false? Now, I selected first book. I selected third book. Not equal to null. True. It will enter. Then, the book we have to send to client system. First, you have to create cookie. How to create cookie? Consider again. Cookie. Something C1 equal to new cookie. How many parameters? 2 parameter. Which type? String type. Name of the cookie, value of the cookie. Name. Suppose, again same name I am writing, book 1. Value, S1. Okay. Now, book 1, string only. S1, string only. I am passing. Okay. Now, I'm creating cookie object. Cookie nothing but one class. That class object I created. That object contains two variables. Book one, name of the cookie. S1, value of the cookie. If selected, we have to create. Not selected, condition false. Okay. Selected, created. This is we have to add to client system. For that one method I given. You can see. Add cookie. Add cookie method in which interface? Add cookie method in which interface? Solid response. Already we have solid HTTP solid response. With that you can add no response dot add cookie. Cookie object reference C1. Same style if S2 not equal to null. If second cookie is not not equal to null. Again cookie C2. New cookie book 2 S2. Okay. Next response dot add cookie C2. Next S3 not equal to null. Okay. Cookie C3 equal to new cookie book 3 S3. Next response dot add cookie C3. Now suppose first book selected true, it is added. Second book not selected false, not added. Third book selected true, added. Now how many books added? 2 books. Now your books are added to cart message. How to send message? Print writer equal response dot get writer pw dot println your books are added to cart. One message. Okay. After this, next hyperlink also required. How to display next hyperlink? Anchor tag. Anchor tag, hyperlink reference. If we click hyperlink reference, which solid required? Get cookie.java. This solid URL pattern. Example get. Okay. Next hyperlink next. Like this. Remaining HTML code you can add. pw.println HTML body PG color. These all we can write. Okay, whatever we want, we can add it. Now, here level 1. After this, center close, body close, HTML close. Okay, now up to here, cookie class control shift O. 2 cookie classes are there. This is required. Finish. Now it's over. Now up to here you observe. Right click, run on server, save. Yeah. No, it doesn't show. I'll explain. Hash code null will be there, no? Hash code after checking only. Now it doesn't display because we didn't write not completed. Books.html. Suppose I selected this book. If I click submit, say your books are added to cart. Next, then we have to display. That is one more solid. So get. This program also we have tried, no? If directly I'll show you. I'll show you. Not completed. I'll wait. I'll show you cookies also. I'll show you how to view everything. I'll cover. Now first here. If you don't select, nothing will display. Now copy. Now first you write this program. Now different types I'll explain. Execute. I'll explain output also. I'll show you. Different types I'll explain. Output also I'll show you. If selected means hash code stored. Not selected means null will be stored. With that condition added. First you write the program. I'll show you. With the multiple different types execution I'll show you. This file name is setcookie.java. Write the program. So requested type is get because it is not confidential. Suppose username password is there, confidential. Then you have to write post. Request type I given get. Default is get. That's what do get method we call. What? Online students, end of the session, I'll clarify your doubts. End of the session. First listen the class and write the notes. Here, what is get here? URL pattern of get cookie. Next hyperlink, if you click, then this URL pattern executed. Hyperlink reference, get. Get is a URL pattern of get cookie. URL pattern of get cookie. That program we have to write. URL pattern of get cookie. Get cookie program we have to write. So whenever you next is a hyperlink created because anchor tag are given. A open, A close, anchor tag. Whenever you click this hyperlink, reference is get. Get is a URL pattern of get cookie. Then get cookie program is going to be executed. First is it over? Now. Is it completed, all students? Now, get cookie will say. Now, this is a program. Right click, new, one more solid. Here, package name cookies. Class name get cookie. Next. Here URL pattern, what we have write? Get. Okay. Get is a URL pattern. Next. Which type request coming? Get. No. Here. See the diagram? Here. When you click next hyperlink, get cookie.java, it will retrieve the cookies from client system. Not completed. These programs I'll post. I'm posting in Google Classroom also. I'll post. Now, in this diagram you observe, here retrieved from client system. Okay. These books are retrieved from client system. Now, how to retrieve? What is the method? Method name? I given already notes last class, Saturday class. Get cookies. Get cookies method return type. Cookie array. Get cookie method return which interface? Then what we have to write? Cookie array. Next. Request dot get cookies. Okay. Request dot get cookies. Now you will get an array. How to iterate array? Enhanced for loop, normal for loop, while loop, so many things are there, no? Enhanced for loop is better, no? Cookie C2 colon C. From this one element extracted C2. The C2. Now with the C2, cookie class methods you can access, no? What is the method to get the value? Cookie contains name and value pair. For getting value, which method you have to call? Get value. Get value method you have to call. What is the return type? String. String sc equal to c2 dot get value. Now, first print writer required to display. Print writer equal to response dot get writer. Now here pw.println yes. Instead of like this 2 lines, 1 line I'll write. Here directly c2 dot get value. Okay. Now here we have to display like this. Selected books. Now first pw.println HTML code also I'll add. Body BG color, suppose green, text yellow. See pw.println level 1 heading, underline text, suppose selected books. Okay, like this again. See, like this I'm going to display selected books heading. After that books. Now, after say HTML body background color green, text yellow, level 1 heading, underline text, selected books. Here value displayed. After displaying value, next line required no? Line break. Because this println doesn't work. Browser side HTML only works. Now what server will do, line by line it will send. But in a browser, next line, if you want to display browser, if HTML is there, compulsory or write break. Without HTML is there, line by line displayed. But HTML is there, with HTML only works. Now, pw.println, after this, pw.println, you have to close. Body close, HTML close. Say, here print writer stream created. With that selected books displayed with underlined text, level 1 heading text. Background color green, text yellow. Now all cookies retrieved, array written. From that array, one cookie. That cookie value printed, next line. Again value printed, next line. After that, close it. See. Up to here, you observe. Right click. Run on server. Save. Now, books.html. Okay. Now, suppose I selected 2 books. I clicked submit button. Your books are added to cart. If I click next hyperlink, selected books, Java 2 complete reference SEJB by Kathy Sira. This information somewhere it is stored. That is where it is stored. Client side in a browser memory. In this memory it is stored. Okay. Now just I'll click back button. Again I'll click back button. I'll remove these 2. I'll add this one. If I click submit button, your books are added to cart. Now if I click next hyperlink, how many books displayed? 1 book or 2 books or 3 books? Think yourself and give answer. 1 or 2 or 3 or no books. Think yourself and give answer. 3 or 1 or 2. Now, when I selected starting, when I clicked on submit button, the books are added to cart. That means somewhere stored. Where it is stored? Client browser memory. It is stored. Again, I selected, I clicked on submit button. Again, Solid executed. No? That book also stored. But if I remove checkboxes, is it removed? That already stored in client system. It is not removed. I didn't write like that. I didn't delete cookie. I added cookie only. Any delete cookie method is called? Any removing from browser I written? No. Then how many books? 3 books displayed. See, Java 2 complete reference SEJB by Kathy Sierra head for Java. When these cookies data vanished, whenever browser window is closed, if you click close button, vanished. Otherwise, see again, back. Even remove this one also. Nothing selected. Submit. Still 3 books are there. Back. Select 1 book. Submit. Next. See, that book already selected. That's what it is. Same variable name will be there. No, that's what not coming. Now, submit. Next. See. Now, once if I close this browser window, that is vanished. One if I click that close window. Now, suppose if I execute again, right click, run on server. Now, finish. Books.html. Now, suppose I selected 1 book. If I click on submit button now, your books are added to cart. If I click next button, how many books will appear? 1 book only, because that is vanished. Okay. Now, here Here what I given say, if checkbox is selected, when you click on submit button, Servlet program executed. That Servlet program is set cookie program, because already in the HTML page, action equal to set I given. This set is a URL pattern of set cookie I written in the XML file. Then this program executed. In this program, here what I given, selected means it contains hash code. Right side, one object created, string object. In that object, that value is stored. That object referred by S1. What S1 contains? Hash code. Suppose not selected, what it contains? Null. Whether it is null or not null, it will check. If it is not null, created cookie added. If it is null, not added. This condition false means, is it cookie created? Cookie is not created. So like that, it is going to be added to browser memory. Like this, it is going to be added to browser memory. See, now I'll select this book. Again, I'll click submit button. See, next. Now, here you observe. Back. I'll remove this one also. If I click submit button, now your books are added to cart. Next. Still 2 books are there. Okay. Back. Here settings will be there. Settings. Here we can see the cookies. A different, clear browsing data. Here different browser, different type will be there. See, cookies and other site data. Clear now. Now deleted. You can see. Now you observe. Submit. Next. Not there. Cookies deleted, no? But I didn't click close button. I removed through browser settings option. So all cookies, last 1 hour, whatever data is there, I cleared. Last hour data I cleared. So like this, last hour also, last 24 hours also, last 7 days also, last 4 days, all time also. Options are there, no? You can select whichever you want. So all cookies are going to be stored. All cookies will be stored, and we can remove, we can add, these are possible. Browser service, those are browser services. Here, so many settings will be there. Different browser, different types will be there settings. See here, manage your browse data, clear your browse history. So many options will be there. Like a Google Chrome one type will be there. This Edge one type will be there. Settings will be there. Different types of settings. Cookies and site data. See here. Manage and delete cookies data. You can see here. Here it appears. See all cookies. For this site, 2 cookies are there. For this site, 3 cookies are there. For this site, 15 cookies are there. Say whatever they browsed in this system, all cookies are going to be stored. Complete data we can see here. Because it is not recommended ways to store username passwords. Because other people can see your data. Now it is shopping items. If the other people, if they see also, nothing will happen. It is not secure. This session tracking method not secure. Suppose username password, if you store in cookie, other people can see your data. No, shopping items are there, not secure. That's what I used. This session tracking method. See our cookie program. Once again, I'll run. You observe that cookies we can see. Cookies data we can see. Possible. Now cookies data we can see here. Right click, run on server. Now books.html. Suppose these 2 books I selected. Submit. Next. Now 2 cookies created. I'll remove this. Still it is there. This data we can see through browser settings option also. See browser settings. In a settings, privacy, search and services are here. Cookies and site permissions. Manage and delete cookies and site data. You can click. Like here, see all cookies and site data. Now, here just now we created. This is, you can click. See localhost, our cookies, our site localhost like. See book one, value also we can see. See Java to complete reference. Like that username will be there. Like that password will be there. See complete about cookie, complete information it is stored, book one. See this much data stored. When created also, when expires also, see when the browser session ends by default. Okay. Say this complete information it is stored. We can see like this. See book one, book two cookies created. Cookie two is. If you delete, you can delete. Book one deleted, book two deleted, you can delete. Okay. Now again, if you see here, back, submit, next, not there. It is retrieved from client system, not from HTML now. That set cookie for year, from year, set cookie program retrieved. Next, if you click, it will retrieve from browser memory. So here you observe in this diagram. Now you select submit button, you click submit button. Here whatever you selected retrieved. But here what is happening from browser memory retrieving? In browser is there, it will display. In browser is deleted means it will not display. So this session tracking method not safe, not secure. The session tracking method not safe, not secure, because if username password is there, other people can see your username password. Other people can see. Even if the person doesn't know how to view cookies also. Just open YouTube, how to see cookies in Google Chrome. Now one video will play, no? Now then other people also can see. Even if the person doesn't know how to view cookies also, what he will do, he will search in YouTube. One video will play. How to see cookies in Google Chrome, how to see cookies in Edge, how to see cookies in my other browser. Any browser it shows. Other people can see your data. This session tracking method, it is not suitable for confidential data. If the data is confidential, you should not use this one. Now shopping items is not confidential. That's what you can go for this. But a username, password, any confidential data, any sensitive information is there. We should not select this session tracking method because it is not safe. Okay. See, sometimes what will happen while opening mailboxes, while opening social networking sites, any website, one checkbox comes. Remember my ID and password. It will ask. You select checkbox. Where it is going to be stored? Your system. Next time, no need to enter username, password. When it is suitable, if you are using laptop, yourself only you are using, means it is okay. Instead of typing username, password every day, directly you can click, it will remember. So system can remember. That means cookies only stored, that is cookie program. So one checkbox appears, username, password. After that, one checkbox, remember my ID and password. It will ask some websites. That is you select. Then your username, password, both are stored in your browser memory. Next time it will not ask username, password. Automatically comes. One letter you type, password also comes, username also comes. And then directly open. Then when it is suitable, if you are using only your laptop, you are only using, other people are not using, it is okay. In that situation, okay. Like that. Okay. That is cookie program only. But that is you are giving permission. You are selecting checkbox. Remember my ID, password. Sometimes even you observe, while it will ask, browser only it will ask, remember password, like that. You will select option never, some again like that. You will select no. That is also cookie program only. It is going to be stored in browser memory. Okay. By default, whenever browser window is closed, then vanished. But if you want to set some time interval, it is possible, no? Which method we will call? Set max age. With that, some seconds you can pass. That much time period it will stay in your browser. Suppose if you want 2 days, write it 2 into 24 into 60 into 60. Then it will stay that much time. It is possible. Like that also possible. Okay. This get cookie program. Write this one. Get cookie dot java. Write this program. So unnecessary things I'm removing. That's it. Get cookie dot java. So here request dot get cookies means it is not coming from HTML page. It is coming from browser memory. All cookies are stored in cookie array. From that one cookie extracted with that value displayed. Is it over? Now, cookies are stored in, where it is stored? Client side. Cookies are stored at client side in browser memory. So other people can see your data. That's what it is not secure. I'll give notes everything. Okay. Cookie constructor, it takes two parameter. Which type it takes? String type. Can we pass employee class object as a parameter? No, because it takes string only. Employee class, you cannot pass. String class means string only can pass. That too string is a final class. It is not subclass also not there. Subclass are not there for string class. So it will take only string type data. That's it. And also some limitation will be there. 20 cookies, 30 cookies, you cannot add also. Some limitation. Every site, some limitation will be there. Many cookies are there, not possible to add also. That is also problem is there. So many concepts are there. I'll give notes. But total, how many session tracking methods are there? 4. What are those? Cookies, URL rewriting, HTTP sessions, hidden form fields. Okay. Now you have seen first session tracking method, cookies. Second session tracking method, URL rating. First URL rating also I'll teach. After teaching URL rating, then I'll compare with cookies. Then both the notes at a time I'll give. Okay. But before going to that one core Java concepts required. 1 minute. Is it over? This program you have seen here. Set cookie. Here actually what is happening, if it is selected one object created right side, that object contains data. That object referred by S1. What S1 contains? Hash code. Suppose not selected. Here object is not created. Not created means what will be stored? Null will be stored. But this null concept only, many types possible. Here, next program purpose, this knowledge required. I'll ask one question, give me answer. String S1 equal to null. Okay. Now, string S2 equal to null. These both are same or different? Sure. What's the difference? Here null is a okay. Any other? Here they've given answers. You or any other people. What's the difference between these two? First difference is there or not, you select, decide. Both are same or different? Different. What are the differences you identified? Give me answer. Whatever you identified, not only one difference, many differences you can give answer. Whatever you identified, give me answer. Online students also respond in chat box. Now, this one, not same. You decided. Okay, it is not same. Not same, no? Is it same or it's not same? Not same. What are the differences you identified? Give me answer. Yes, here object created. Here object not created. Next, it is string literal. It is object literal. Object literal. One more literal is object literal also. Next, whatever you identified, give me answer. Here what is stored? Hash code. Here null stored. Okay. Any other? S2. What is stored? S1 stored in this null. This null stored in string constant pool. Next. This null not stored. Next. So many differences you identify, no? Both are not same. Okay. Both are not same. You observe, if you write like this, what will be happen? One object created. This object contains null. Okay. Here object created. String object. String object created. That object contains null, hash code. This object reference contains hash code. Here hash code will be stored. Okay. Here S2, it contains null. Here no hash code, no object. Here it is string literal. How many categories of literals? 6 categories of literals. What are those? Integer literals, floating point literals, character literals, string literal, Boolean literal, object literal. It is object literal. Okay. This null is different. This null is different. String S1 equal to null if you write, right side one object created. It is string object. Every string literal itself an object of string class. Every string literal itself an object of string class. Here one object created. That object contains null. That object address mapped into another code, that is hash code stored in S1. Okay. But here there is no object. If object is not there, null stored. That null is called object literal. First you write these two. Write these two. Is it over? Now I'll write here some other code. Just give me answer what will happen. First, is it clear? Any doubt is there? Now string S1 equal to null in double quotes if you write. In this line, this null is a string literal. Every string literal itself an object of string class. That's what object created. That object contains null. Every string literal itself an object of string class. It is an object. That object hash code stored in S1. S1 contains hash code. Here string S2 equal to null. There is no object. Object is not there. Object is there. Hash code will be there. Object is not there. Null. That null is going to be stored. Instead of hash code, null will be stored. This, what is this null? Object literal. 6 categories of literals. Integer literal, floating point literal, character literal, string literal, Boolean literal, object literal. Okay. Only string literal is object. Object literal also not object. Object literal also not object. String literal only object. Other literals are not objects. Only string literal is object. Every string literal itself an object. Object literal also not an object. When we have to use object literal, if the object is not there, object literal. Here object is not there, then object literal stored. In the place of hash code, object literal stored. Okay. Now here, if I write, what will happen? Give me answer. If S1 not equal to null. Okay. System dot out dot println welcome. Here I'll write same code. I'll write here. If S2 not equal to null. System dot out dot println welcome. Now here what will be the output? Here what is the output? Welcome. Here what will happen? Nothing. Here output is first S1 not equal to null, not equal to operator. Where it will check? In object reference or object? Where it will check? Object reference. So you're not giving answer means you're not confident. That's it. You're not confident. First, so what is the difference between equals method and equals operator? Equals method compares content. Equals operator compares hash code. Now, here, not equal to null, these all will check not content, reference, hash code it will check. So, S1, what will be there here? Hash code. Hash code not equal to null, true or false? Here, what S1 contains? Hash code. Hash code not equal to null, true or false? Then what is the output? Welcome. Here, S2, what S2 contains? Null. Null not equal to null, false. Here, no output. No output. Write this one. This knowledge is required for second program. Is it completed? Here, what S1 contains? Hash code. Hash code not equal to null, true or false? That is the reason. Welcome. Here, what S2 contains? Null not equal to null. That's what no output. That's what no output. Okay. Is it over? So, S1 contains hash code. Hash code not equal to null, true, welcome printed. Here S2 contain null, null not equal to null, false. That's what no output. Okay. This is only little bit different. I'll write. Give me answer. If S1 double equal to null, system dot out dot println welcome. What will happen? S1, what it contains? Hash code. Hash code double equal to null. False. That means no output. Here. That one I'll write here. If S2 double equal to null. System dot out dot println welcome. What is the output? welcome. That is only just reverse are written. That's it. Write this one. Output welcome. Is it over? Here what S1 contains? Hash code double equal to null. That's what node put. Here what S2 contains? Null double equal to null. True. That's what welcome. Is it clear? Now one more. Is it clear? Writing is over. Now one more question. Give me answer. If S1 dot equals null, system dot out dot println. Welcome. Now S1 dot equals null. True or false? True. Then what is output? Now it will check here. Content is checked. So here output is welcome. Same code I'll write here. What will be happen? Give me answer. Now give me answer. Give me answer. How many people answer no output? Just raise your hand. How many people answer no output? Next. Those who didn't give answer, what is your answer? Welcome is output. How many people answer welcome is output? Now give me answer. Okay. Here, majority people not given answer. First you select on answer. Your answer right or wrong? Give me answer. I want this answer. Once again, give me answer. What will be, if I compile and execute, what will be happen? No output. How many people answer no output? Just raise your hand. Raise your hand. How many people answer no output? Next. Those who didn't give answer, what is your answer? Welcome. How many people answer welcome? Still few people not given answer. What is your answer? Exception. How many will answer exception? Don't laugh. Exception is the right answer. Here, object is not there. How can you call method? It is null pointer exception. Answer is exception. See, majority wrong, no? Here, where is method? When you call method, object is there, you can call method. Is there any object? Here, this will not refer any object. This is called null pointer exception. Without object, you are calling method. So, here exception, null pointer exception. Write this one. Null pointer exception. Object is there, equals method you can call. Object is not there. What it will compare? Actually, equals method, what it will compare? Content. Content of object. Is there any object to compare? Not there. Error comes. Runtime error. null pointer exception. That pointer doesn't points to object. That is called null pointer exception. Without creating object, can you call instance method? Equals method, instance method, or class method? Instance method. Equals method, how many ways to access? 2 ways. What are those? Object reference. But object reference also requires object, no? But where is object? Not there. That's what a null pointer exception. Null pointer exception. Ready, son? There is no object to call the method. See, demo D equal to new demo D dot show. Demo D is there, new demo not there. Can you call? Like that. Like that concept. Demo D semicolon D dot show. Can you call? Like that concept. There is no object to call. Equals method compares the content of object, but there is no object. That's what error. Is it over? Now you have seen not equal to operator, equal to operator. Equals method. Any not equals method is there? Not equals method is there in string class? No. I want to make it not equals outright. Not operator we can apply. Okay. Say what you can do is before S1 you can write not. If not S1 dot equals null. Like this you can write. Then system dot out dot println welcome. Now give me answer. Here first S1 dot equals this null. Compare with this null. True or false? True. Not true. Then no output. Here no output. Same code if I write here. What will happen? Again exception. Okay. Here exception. We should not call method. Ready, son? This type of logics in core Java, so many possible. Advanced Java, what is their everyday library only? No other things. It is null pointer exception. It is null pointer exception. So here S1 is a reference. It refers object. S2 reference. It does not refer any reference object. That's what it is. It is a pointer type. This pointer does not points to object, but we are calling. That's what null pointer. There is no object. It is pointer not refers any object. That is pointer concept. Is it over? So not equals means not equals method not there. Not operator you have to apply. Equals method only is there. If you want not operator you have to apply. But equals operator is there, not equals operator is there. Now you see here. Suppose here void show is a method. Now demo D D dot show, is it valid? This is only null pointer exception. Okay. Say there is no object. File save. This D is not initialized, it shows. Without creating object. Say Java C demo.java. Local variable must be initialized. That's what. Okay, I'll write null. Now null pointer exception. Compilation, say success. Execution, null pointer exception. This pointer doesn't point to object. That's what null pointer exception. Okay. Now, in this program, here what will happen if we select object created, that object contains data. That object contains data, not selected. Object is not created. Then what we have to write? Now equals operator record or method record. First, what is the difference? You've seen 4 examples, no? What's the difference? What equals operator checking? What equals method checking? Equals method checking, content of object. Equals operator, hash code. First, that point, note down if you want. Equals method of string class. Compares the contents of string objects. Whereas equals operator compares hash code. Equals method of string class compares the contents of string objects. Contents of string object. Whereas equals operator compares hash code. This is the main difference between method and operator. We'll see continuation tomorrow. Tomorrow, URL rating program I'll explain. Then I'll explain cookies and URL rating notes I'll give. Online students, 1 minute, I'll clarify your doubts.